Welcome to this recording where you're going to listen to insightful moments recorded during live coaching sessions with my clients who come from diverse professional backgrounds. And if you like what you hear today, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And remember to hit the subscribe button now and ensure that you never miss any other episode. Thank you. Some people say to me, how can I be confident? Oh, I don't feel my English is as good. Or I need to know everything. And I'm listening and I hear the English is okay. There's a slight accent in there, but it's clear. And then I hear statements like, I need to know everything. And when I know everything, then maybe I can be confident. When I can actually believe that I've got good English, then I will be confident. You see? And so what I know from my research and my study and one of the things I work on myself is that whatever I believe will appear because our brain has to keep us sane. It has to show you what you believe. And so you will constantly keep supporting some of these beliefs with underlying beliefs, which says, English is my second language. I'm new at this job. I don't know everything and I'm supposed to know everything. I'm supposed to know everything, right? So they're underlying beliefs that keep you in a frozen state of disempowerment. So the voice is the organ of the soul. Sometimes we don't appear to be confident. We don't have that executive presence in our work because we're doubting ourselves. We're actually not supporting ourselves. We're not nurturing ourselves. So what is important is to really listen to that inner wisdom that perhaps made you bring that up today, that something is not right. I need to feel better here. I'm not being my full potential here. I'm not showing up as well as I know I can on the inside. Something's interrupting me. And that's your inner wisdom that goes beyond the mind, really, and says, there's something I can do here. I can shift this. That doesn't mean your English is going to suddenly become fantastic or different, but you might get a confirmation from somebody saying, look, it's not so bad. I can understand what you're saying. Just get on with it. Tell me more. Well, it's okay that you don't know all the answers. I mean, I've got terminology around, well, you know what? I've never thought of that before. Well, maybe let me get back to you about that topic. You don't need to say, I'm new here, I don't know yet. You don't say statements like that, not even to yourself. I mean, you're just constantly in the state of learning and improving and being open to being okay with I don't have to know everything. Because if I believe that thought, I'm not going to even be able to tell them what I do know with confidence and certainty. So we really need to be aware of how we're showing up for ourselves first and foremost, because that's the internal world. And then for the external world, which is a reflection of the internal, is to accept that we live in both worlds. There are things we know and there's things we don't know. That's what the challenge is for most of us. We really want one or the other. I don't know or I do know. Well, what about both? There's things I know and there's things that I'm still learning. And how will I know? It's because somebody might bring it up in a conversation, or I might hear in a meeting a topic that comes up that oh, gee, I don't know much about that. I probably wouldn't say it that way. I'd say it differently. There's all sorts of ways to navigate not knowing enough. And the English accent, that's something you will just need to get some feedback to see where you're at with that. Listen to some recordings, but outside of yourself, because often it's hard to hear yourself within yourself. So you need to get some feedback on that by asking some key people, people that aren't going to just say yes or, feel sorry for you. I mean, really just ask a few people, look, I'm doing a bit of research. I'm wanting to improve my communication. How do you feel? How do you rate my English speaking between 0 and 5? But don't do it when you're not feeling confident. Yeah. Do it when you're at your best. And speaking slowly can help you with that too, because when you do have an accent, if you speak slowly and move the jaw and the tongue, it gives the person more opportunity to really listen to those words, really articulating the consonants and the vowels. And every native language has struggles with certain vowels and some consonants. And that's just an easy research. So if I'm Japanese, what are the problem areas for my accent? And you can even go to Google for that. And you can start practicing those vowels, practicing those consonants, and recording yourself, listening back. Get a couple of other people to give you feedback too. So the question was, how do I speak with confidence? Well, check what you're thinking and believing, and take responsibility for changing some beliefs, looking at underlying beliefs that support those, and be safe. Start to think, I can deal with both knowing and unknowing. Not a wish list, but what is here right now. And that's the beginning of confidence. Thank you for listening to this recording. I hope it has helped you. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.